Hello, how's everybody doing? I hope you're well, and I hope you're looking forward to this prediction video. So this is the second world prediction video I've done, I think. So basically I asked the cards what's the global energy for each week of April, and this is what's come up. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's get into it. So the first week of April, the global energy is focusing on friendships. So for that to come up in a global reading, I feel like there's going to be countries coming together to support each other. There's going to be maybe just people becoming allies and teaming up to help fight a cause. It could be something to do with like the riots, people coming together in solidarity, or people finding each other and uniting. But that first week in April, it's about coming together, and it's about joining forces, and it's about similar minded people finding each other and standing up for what they believe in together, but coming from a good place, coming from like this says, a place of friendship and love, rather than like military joining together in war. I feel like it's not that type of energy. Although that could happen in some parts of the world, I don't feel like it's the full like global energy for that week. I feel like it's friendships, it's people coming together to support each other and to fight good causes and to help each other and to unite. I feel like that is probably the biggest word we need to focus on for that first week in April. So the second week in April, we've got the grounding card. So the second week in April may be a little bit more of a grounding type of energy. We may be brought back down to earth a little bit, or we may need to be brought back down to earth a little bit and just ground ourselves into the present moment. On a global scale, that could mean like people could be losing their heads a little bit, sort of like, right, I just need to bring myself back into this moment and stop stressing about everything else, and just come back to the to what is actually important and what is actually the focus. So that second week, I feel like everybody as a whole could probably benefit from grounding their energy. Things might be a little bit up in the air and a little bit sort of out of body for various reasons. Could be good, could be bad, either way, but we just need to ground ourselves a bit more in that second week so we can deal with the energy of the planet. And maybe as well that's like I feel like that could be like a big energetic week on like the Schumann resonance, or with like ascension energies and galactic energies and astrology and that kind of thing. So ground yourself on that second week, and that'll help you integrate those type of energies a lot easier, and it'll help you to stay sort of balanced in that energy and amongst all that chaos that may be creating the need for us to ground ourselves, basically. So let's have a look at the third week. In the third week, we've got the career card. Now, for this to come out in a global energy reading, I feel like a lot of people's jobs may change in that week or during April, during the whole month. People's jobs may change. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that like loads of people are going to be laid off and they're all going to be sacked and all end up like in the shit sort of thing. I don't mean it like that. I mean, we could be doing things differently. We could figure out a way to do things better in certain industries, or we could be given a bit more flexibility in certain areas, or we could just be changing how we do things. It could be some sort of like positive benefit. Like a pay rise for like certain sectors, that kind of thing. Um, there could be a lot of people realizing that with the jobs that they're in actually aren't lighting them up or fulfilling them and bringing them joy, and just realizing that they want to go and do something totally different. There could be a lot of people sort of leaning towards going self-employed this month, and just really making massive changes in career. I feel like some people may lose their jobs that week and this month, but I feel like it is for the greater good, and it's for your highest good. I don't feel like it's a punishment or that kind of thing. I mean, it's going to feel like a punishment to start with, I understand that, but I feel like it's just a change that's needed to sort of take a lot of us down a different path that's a lot more in alignment to who we are, and a lot more positive and better ways of doing things. So I feel like, all in all, I feel like it's a good positive week for us as the general public. I feel like whatever changes come will benefit us in some way, shape, or form, whether it's on a personal level, things changing, or it's like a wide scale industry change. I feel like there's some positive energy coming in there, and some changes for sure. So if something does change and it does feel a bit not too well, it doesn't feel good in the initial instance of it happening, just have faith, and like this card says, let it go, because it might lead to something better. It might lead to a whole different way of doing things, or it might lead to better pay, or just more of a inclusive dynamic for working for the system and working for other people and things like that. So let's see what happens. It could be an interesting month for developments in business and career and the way we go to work and that kind of thing. So in this fourth week, we've got the Let It Go card, and I feel like there's I feel like with it being next to the career card, I really do feel like it amplifies everything I've just said. And I feel like, look how happy she is that she's letting things go and she's moving in a different direction. I feel like it's a positive global thing. It is going to help a lot of people, and if we can sort of keep that energy going of let it go, out with the old and in with the new, let's find a new way of doing things that's bigger and better, and this could be a really interesting month for the whole world. So let's see how it unfolds, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see what it leads to for May, and let's see what interesting energy we get. One thing I would like to add is I've been doing my zodiac readings today, and out of 12 readings, I think half of them came out with the power card, and it was pretty much in the exact same position every single time. It was in this fourth week. So I feel like a lot of us will be finding our power. We'll be thinking, I don't want to do my job this way anymore. I want to do it this way, and I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to go down this totally different path or this totally different route. And because we're going to be finding our power, a lot of us, in that third week. Some of us it's in the second week, some of us it was in the third week, but for the most of us it was in that third week. So that combined with these cards, it could be a very, very interesting month for a lot of us finding our power and finding other ways to do things and to live life. So that being said, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I'll be back next month for the next reading, for the next world prediction reading. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.